This is Sean from HUFR. I've got Shane Murray from the Midwest Doom Coalition Stoner Doom Fest #2.
Howdy
I've
do.
got Kyle. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? I got Kyle from Cobranoid. Hey, Kyle.
About
All right,
it.
I got Caleb Reiser from Black Moon Cult. Hey, bud. I got
Going, man.
Randall Platt from Buzzard Fight.
What up?
Hell yeah. And I got Adam Carl from Black Sunrise. Hey,
Howdy,
man.
howdy.
So I was joking earlier that it's a motley crew, and then we all thought we'd just take the money and stop doing the show. But no, we're going to go on. It's a great crew of people here, man. I've got 4 excellent bands. I've got Shane Murray, who's putting on a show out in Lawrence, and I'm putting a show out here in Denver, and we all have something in common. All the 4 bands are playing both shows. So man, I want to let Shane talk about his show, the Midwest Stoner Doom Coalition. Oh man, I'm fucking off. Shane, you go ahead. I'm gonna shut up.
The Midwest Doom Coalition Stoner Doom Fest 2. It's our second one. It's in Canton. Go ahead.
Go ahead, but go ahead. I'm sorry. No, man, you're good. You're good.
It's going to be at the Bottleneck in Lawrence, Kansas on April 17th and 18th. It's coming up real fast here. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
What were we gonna ask me?
I was gonna ask you, man. So we've got this pretty eclectic group of bands here. What was your thought process in bringing each of these bands on board? And then bands you can dispute whatever Shane has to say.
When we started the Midwest Doom Coalition, it was about a couple of factors, like what bands were buzzing right about then, like just because of releasing material or whatever they were doing, they were getting some buzz. And it was also about opening up channels of connection between different chapters that we had started. And one of the first ones were Chicago and Colorado. So we wanted to get some bands from those regions, and
Awesome.
the whole thing started in Lawrence and Kansas. It started in Lawrence at a show, but the 2 of us that started it, one's from Missouri, one's from Kansas, so the whole thing started here, and we want to make sure that those bands are all represented, like the whole beginning of the whole thing. So
Yeah. Well, Adam's was jumped on early to that whole scene, didn't you, Adam?
Yeah. I was one of the first people to find one of his posts that says, "Hey, we're looking to do a thing," and it really vibed with what I was wanting to do at the time. And I said, "Man, I'm all about it. Let's go." And he got in touch with me, and he dropped some knowledge on me, and opened my eyes to some stuff. And I was like, "Oh, this is taking the band to the next level." Just being acquainted with this class of act. So so much knowledge. And I felt like, cause this is the first time I've ever done anything like band leader-ish. I've always just been the stupid bass player. So, yeah, to have a guy like Shane in my corner is huge for me.
thanks, man.
That's cool. So you were
Oh, yeah.
so Chicago's kind of in a good spot. You're surrounded by other big cities, and there's a scene there, and travel is, fairly decent between Chicago or Cleveland, perhaps. But Kyle, you're from Denver, man, and we live in a hole, and so we really do. There's not another big city for at least 8 hours drive around us. So Albuquerque's probably the closest thing, or Salt Lake City. So or Lawrence. But so Kyle, did you see some opportunities with the Midwest Doom Coalition that maybe weren't existing in Denver before you talked to Shane?
I think a big thing that MDC does is it allows bands a channel to get into Colorado and to reach out to not only us, but some of the bands that have accumulated on the Colorado side of the Midwest Doom Coalition. It's weird because Denver has a very eclectic very vast, big scene, small town, big city type vibe, you know. But you're right. You have to almost travel out of state to get anywhere.
Yeah,
You got to travel across a state to get anywhere bigger than Denver. And like the Springs has a good scene for,
right.
the surrounding areas are getting there, but Denver's the main city. It's the mecca, the
Sure.
hub. Even though Grand Junction, like I said, a lot of those places have going, but to have bands from around be able to reach out and we can plug them into a variety of different bands, different sounds, different scenes. That's the one thing about Denver is it's super eclectic. So from across the board, if you're reaching out to any of the members in MDC based in Colorado, we're going to be able to point you in a direction that could hopefully be fruitful in what you're trying to do when you come through. And
That's
then
awesome.
vice versa, when we're trying to get out of the area, we have connections in places we thought we would. That one comes from being on the road and kind of doing your thing. We're not super road warriors, but we got, some of our legs on us, and the bands that we've been able to play with and connect with really expands that network for sure. And MDC is an integral part of that. The Midwest Doom Coalition, as it's expanding, is so helpful and so
Fantastic.
phenomenal.
That's fantastic. Caleb, you guys are pretty much road warriors. Like you guys like to get out there and tour, and this is your second Western tour and inside a year. And so the Midwest Doom Coalition, I'm assuming, has helped you guys out on your tours as well. And playing this show has got to be like a pretty fun thing for you guys to get out on the road. It's only been about 7 or 8 months, right?
Oh yeah, it was like last September that we were just out that way,
Yeah.
and then MDC popped up. And originally for this one, we were just going to be doing Chicago and St. Louis, 2 shows on the way. And then once your fest linked onto that, then it turned into like, well, what can we do with that week in between? And we're like, let's go back to California, hit some of the Southwest and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, we're from Ohio, so like, there's no better place to be than on the road, you know? When you live
That's
in
hilarious,
Ohio,
man.
it's pretty easy to stay on the road when you're in Ohio.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
We're
Well,
gonna get a
so
big kick out of Kansas then.
Randall, your perspective on this has got to be a little different because you are right in the heart of where the Midwest Doom Coalition is stationed. You've seen this thing grow and right from the beginning. So, what's been your reaction? Are you pretty excited about this deal too, and
Oh
how it
yeah,
affects your band?
I mean, I feel blessed because I mean, I'm like a transplant to Kansas City. Like I moved from Houston, Texas, maybe like 5 years ago,
Okay.
and so like, I mean, I knew the bass player moving up here, so that's part of the reason I moved. But just to like be someone who's not from Kansas City to be have an opportunity like that was we're sincerely grateful to everything Shane and Lance have built, and I don't know, I'm just proud to be a part of it.
That's cool. Well, you guys are playing with some freaking awesome bands in Kansas City. You're Dope Throne and you're the
Uh,
Cobra and oh my
I
gosh.
never even thought
Uh,
I'd see Dope Throne, because they
so
it never
so
came to America before.
so give
I
me
mean,
your
it's awesome.
reactions. Go ahead, Randall. Go ahead, bud.
Well, like I said, I never I've been a big Dope Throne fan for maybe like 10 years, and I never even thought I would see them because they never came. Like I just thought they hated America, which fine. uh, but you know, now I'm gonna like open up for them. It's just I don't know, just a small world. I guess it's truly amazing.
Adam, are you excited to play with I mean, I know you are, but is there anybody
Oh,
you're in particularly excited to see?
Dope Throne. Yeah, I mean, I never thought I'd be seeing it. Like that party if it hasn't even kicked in yet. Like I'm gonna hit the mixtape once we hit the road, and like Dope Throne's gonna come on. I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, I'm on my way to do this with them, and that's just gonna blow my mind. But all the other bands, man, I'm excited to play with Cobranoid. Like last October, I saw them at Buzzard fight up at the Grand
Grand
Rapids
Rapids.
Doomfest. And like now, like I get to be on the other side of that and like hang with these guys and like do the thing. So yeah,
That-
I'm
that's
stoked to
awesome.
hang with everybody. Yeah.
That's cool. You guys have a High Desert Queens playing at your show too, man. Have you guys any of you guys
Yes.
seen High Desert Queen
I saw them
before?
when they were like just starting out because they were from Houston. They played Houston a lot. So I mean, I saw them when they maybe like 5 people in the room. You know, at this place called Dan Electro's.
Nice. That's
That's cool.
awesome.
I'm going to
They
try
put
to
on
see
a,
him before I leave.
yeah, but they put on a great show, and Ryan Garney's a heck of a front man. That's cool. And I accidentally saw Year of the Cobra. I just wandered into a club in Denver one night when there were some shows going on, and I didn't know who they were. And damn, I know who they are now. So if you guys, it's going to be your show, Shane, is just off the chain. You guys want to mention the other bands that we haven't mentioned, Shane? I'll give you a chance to throw out the names of the other guys that are going to be playing there. And if you don't have a list, we'll dub it in later. Oh, wait, we're live.
Well, aside from High Desert Queen, Dope Throne, and Year of the Cobra, it's They Watch Us from the Moon, Cobranoid, Black Sunrise, and then one of the newer additions is Gran Marino. They're also from parts south. I think.
So good. They're a
Not
Houston
sure
band
exactly
too,
where
right?
What's that?
Are they Austin band?
I was just going to ask. I'm not really entirely sure.
I think they're from Mexico.
I was going to
Yeah,
say
I
I
think so,
think they're
too.
from Mexico.
That's pretty sad.
Oh, cool. That's That's really south.
Yeah.
And
That's
Black
further
Moon-
than Pueblo, as we say up here in Denver.
That's far off. A fur piece, as they say in Kansas. Yeah, that is a fur piece. Black Moon Cult, Buzzard Fight, Bugnog, and the brand new addition to the lineup is Ghost Pipe.
That's awesome.
So heavy duty, man. That is a heavy duty lineup.
My
Man,
mission.
you gotta love a band like Ghost Pipe who steps in at the last minute, or a band like Buzzard Fight that steps in at the last minute. It's freaking out. Gotta love that. We appreciate that so much. Well, hey guys, each of you, Adam, Caleb, Kyle, Randall, you have a week between shows. You're coming to HUFR Fest after you play Shane's show. I'm super excited to have you guys in Denver. Do you guys have plans? Caleb, I think you're doing some shows, and Black Sunrise. You guys got some stuff going on, and then Cobranoid and Buzzard Fight. I'm not sure what you guys have. Kyle, maybe you're just coming home, but I'm gonna let you guys go. Adam, what are you guys doing, man? Tell me about the excitement.
Well, it turned out to be a big dud, actually. Nothing really panned out. Like,
That's a bummer.
just what we were, gearing up for, just didn't kind of happen. So, we're gonna come and kind of just do 2 double weekend tours. We're gonna come hang with y'all, party through the entire fest. I mean, we're opening in Lawrence and we're closing in Denver. So, we're gonna go hang out for the weekend, come home, do some laundry, sleep in our own beds, play with the dogs a little bit, and then come back and we're renting a bus both ways. So
All
we're
right,
just
man.
gonna make like a big tour out of it, just a road trip.
Well, dude, I promise you, it's going to be worth coming out to Denver, and I know Lawrence is going to be a blast too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man. So, Caleb, what do you guys have going on?
So our plans are from Lawrence. We're going to take Sunday and Monday off and drive from Lawrence to Orange County, California. About a 24-hour drive, but we're just going to fucking... I mean, last tour,
Guess
we
who's
made it
still
home.
in their 20s? Guess who's still in their 20s? All right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's a short drive for us. Last run, we made it from San Francisco to Toledo in 36 hours because we'll just do 6-hour shifts, just like someone sleeping in the back, driver, and then we just go in 6-hour shifts like that. So we're going to go from Kansas to Orange County. We should make it to Orange County by 4:20. So the plan is to spend 4:20 on Huntington Beach. So that'll be a nice.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Say,
Yeah.
My half sister lives there. Tell her I said hi.
Send her out, man. And then, we've got a show Tuesday the 21st in Orange County, and then we're playing Thousand Palms the 22nd, and then we'll be in Vegas for the first time, and then
Nice.
Friday that HUFR Fest starts, we'll be in Phoenix, But then Friday night, we're going to start making our way up towards Denver. So we should be at HUFR Fest by like midday Saturday. And then
Cool,
from
man.
Colorado, drive home.
Well, dude, we'll have some food ready for you at Bar 404 for sure. And then,
Oh, yeah.
you know, Chico's looking forward to seeing you. So,
Oh, can't wait, man. That's half the reason we're crashing with you. Just to see Chico
Perfect.
again.
Yeah, Chico. So Chico is my little dachshund. He's not in here right now, but so Caleb's like sitting on the couch and he's having a glass of water because we're heavy drinkers, all of us there. And my dog literally just gets on the coffee table, which is weird to begin with, and then just drinks water right out of Caleb's glass while he's holding it in his hand. It's like Caleb's like, "Hey, buddy, you're my new friend." So, yeah. So we'll see if we can get Chico to behave a little better this time, Caleb. Hey man, Randall, what are you guys hanging out? And are you gonna do any shows? What do you guys have plans?
Fortunately, we just are going to
Oh wait,
probably leave Friday to HUFR Fest. And
wait, hang on. All right, here's Chico.
Chico.
All right, Chico, it's Caleb. You drank his water. All right, there we go.
He remembers.
He does. He talks about it all the time. All right, so sorry, Randall.
That's all good.
We do a formal show here.
Yeah, we're just going out to HUFR Fest on probably Friday, and we don't have any shows we plan because I broke my ankle a while back. I got a motorcycle wreck, and like the week after HUFR Fest, the first day I go back to work, and like it's been like 6 months. So.
Yeah, hey man, I know that you plan to go back a little sooner, so I really appreciate you needing a little extra rehab. And you know what? Nothing heals like the high altitude of Denver, Colorado. There's something in the air, so you're going to feel a lot better when you get back to work.
Is it weed smoke?
Yeah, probably the weed. Maybe. All right, man. Kyle, bud, so you're driving out? Are you guys just coming back for the week and hitting work? And
well, you know, like with any band, there's avenues and caveats to things. I mean, the week up to the Midwest Doom Coalition, the Stoner Doom Fest 2, dude, that's a rock and roll week for me, man. Like, we're gonna be jetting in some rehearsals. Logan had some stuff going on. We had to rearrange our rehearsal schedule a little bit. You know, people's health takes precedent, number one.
Sure.
So he's good, you know, but we just had to rearrange some stuff. So fitting in rehearsals where we can. And then I think Wednesday, the 15th, I'm going to see Dice Spitz in town.
yeah, dude, I will probably see you there. Yes.
Thursday, the 16th, Dope Throne and Year of the Cobras play in Denver.
I'll
So
see you
I'm
there.
going to catch them and say what's up. 17th, we hit the road to Lawrence. And then again, you got to look at the elements in the equation. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it all works out. I can stay both nights in Lawrence and catch the entirety of the festival. Figure out some fucking way to get back to Denver on Sunday. And then again, we're back to rehearsals. I'm hitting the pavement to make sure HUFR Fest is physically hit. I got condoms fucking all over this town.
Wait a
I
minute,
don't know if you guys know about the HUFR Fest condoms. Yeah, you got custom HUFR Fest condoms from one condom.
Safe plowing, you all.
That's right. Right. Your chances of getting laid at a metal show are slim, but never zero. And then shit, man, HUFR Fest is gonna hit, and I'm gonna be living at 404 for 3 days. I am so stoked on both these lineups, and I just think it's so cool that like 4 of us in total are playing the same thing. You know, playing the same, different festivals.
So cool.
But, you know, I was so fucking stoked about that, and you know, Black Moon Cult, Black Sunrise, like we haven't played with them yet, but we're super stoked to jam again with Buzzard Fight. Those dudes
So good, dude.
blew me away.
Likewise, my friend.
Well, I get to see Randall standing up. I'm not gonna be. Dude, when you were laid up and you were sitting down playing, I was like, "Wow, that makes a lot of sense, actually." It looked like you should be sitting down, picking like that. So it'll be like.
I took it into consideration, but It's too hard to hit all the like how many pedals I have to fucking sit down. You know what I mean?
But yeah, so I'm super stoked on both of them to catch the entirety of the lineups, and then to do dual fests with the bands is just rad as shit. I just think it's so cool.
Man, Kyle, like this, you guys, I can't tell you how important Kyle is to the Denver scene in general and this show in particular. So Kyle, I really appreciate everything that you do. Just not just for me, man, but like for the scene. And like if you guys haven't seen Cobranoid's HUFR Fest video, that is the funniest shit I have ever seen. HUFR Fest!
Who's the screenwriter of your videos, by the way? I've been meaning to ask you.
They come from all different places. That one was kind of Kevin's idea. He just kind of spit it out. It was like, this would be funny. We're like, that is funny. And we just kind of refine it to, soften out some of the edges. But, sometimes they hit, and sometimes an idea is in your head. You think it's the funniest thing ever, and you verbalize it, and you're like, that's fucking dumb.
And sometimes lawyers tell you can't do that one. Like, with Godzillionaire, they were like, oh, no. So, yeah.
I was sitting there like, maybe I watched too much Law and Order, but I was like, well, actually, and I was like, nah, just leave it alone. That's the thing. But yeah, no, like they just come from different places. And the big thing about Cobranoid is, if you've seen us, we kind of let our music do the talking when we play live. But in Tarum, we're just a bunch of goofballs, man. And I like I said, when you're on stage and when you're out in the scene and whatnot, I don't get bands that take themselves so fucking seriously. So chill out, have some fun, have a laugh. You're here for a short time. Have fun while you're at it. I've seen some bands where it's just like, calm down. Like you work at Whole Foods. Like settle down. So yeah,
I think we got a good group of bands, and it sounds like Shane has a good group of bands too. That's not going to be, I think people are going to be having a good time. I really want you guys to come to Denver and like, man, have a blast, and get to know each other as bands, and maybe like hook up and do something in the future or whatever. But let me ask you guys a couple of general questions. And so maybe we kind of talked about this a little bit already, but what is the draw for a band to play a festival like Shane's festival or my festival?
I think there's just a lot more people there, and you get to see a lot more bands that you wouldn't see, and you get a lot more exposure than just playing like on a Wednesday night for 20 people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Adam,
and a wide variety of bands from all across.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. It's just kind of like it's all you can one good fest. You're almost hitting the same amount of people that you would like on a good week on the road. You know what I'm saying? So plus like the opportunity to a lot of fests will have bigger bands that maybe like where we're at in Toledo, we don't get a whole lot of like big national stoner bands rolling through. So we don't get to do a lot of like local support for those types of band shows. So these fests give us a good opportunity to like talk to those bands, meet them, and like open for them where we don't really get to in our hometown and stuff. So that's always a big part of it. And then if you get like what we have here, you get a couple fests lined up, then you can kind of work your way from one to the other, fill it with shows in the middle, and then you're just like doing like, oh man, we got 2 killer fests going on. That's like more people than we'd play to at 2 tours usually, and we've got a tour in the middle of it. So it's just a huge opportunity to like, it's a guaranteed great show in a new market. Sometimes like we've never been to Lawrence before, and it's like one of those guaranteed great shows to where if we were just rolling through like on a Tuesday night, you don't know who you're going to be playing to.
Okay. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Anybody else want to weigh in on that? Shane, it looked like you were going to say something, bud.
Oh, well, I was just going to say, the benefit of doing those kind of things is, you're maximizing your eyeballs, that's benefit to bands, and that's what you're going for. And I think, what we're looking at here too is, this is the first year we're doing this, and man, it's a lot of people are talking about both ends of that spectrum right now, you know? And I think one of the most important and powerful things about the HUFR Fest and the MDC Fest is that it has a whole bunch of people talking.
Yeah,
And I think that's really important because they're talking about the bands, the festivals, the organizations thereof. And I think letting people know outside of the flyover states that we're making something. We are making something. Where
Yeah,
there
we are.
wasn't, there is now. And I mean, I don't know if you saw my face when he said that big stoner doom bands don't come through Toledo. My first instant thought was, let's change that. How do we change? Let's change that. My brain's ticking on it right now.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So
There you
it's
go. That's
you
the
got to
benefit.
you got
That's
to there it is. You know, you got
yeah.
to you got to make it. You got to make shit happen. Don't sit around and wait. You got to make it happen. Make it
Yeah.
happen.
Man, that's the truth. That's the truth. Well, tell me, guys. So playing festivals, there's definitely some upside. Tell me, what's a challenge to playing a festival? Is there? Go ahead, Kyle. Looks like you have something right there, bud.
Um, Challenge, I don't know. One thing with Cobranoid is, and I know bands are very particular with their gear. I'd be remiss if I didn't bring this up for Kevin's sake. Kevin has a
I knew
very,
this was coming.
very unique kit that fits our sound and our aesthetic quite well, and it's very representative and indicative of us in a lot of ways. You get on a festival, drummers, as much as you want to make them the butt of the joke, sometimes they're the heartbeat of what you do, and you got a drum machine. I don't have a problem, but you kind of look at it and go, eh. So drummers a lot of times get the shaft of, I use that term loosely, of the festival kit. It's not a bad kit, it's not their kit, and so it's kind of like someone going, "Don't play your guitar head." It's like, but
Yeah,
that's how I
sure.
sound. So I think that's difficult, is the adaptation to gear that potentially is not going to be yours. It's not ideal. I understand it. I think we all get the logistics of it. But it's things like that. And then, hard. It's I think difficult sometimes to promote as effectively as you would out of state, as you do in your hometown. Like that's for Stoner Doomfest 2 we're putting out. We have content that we're going to be putting out.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm like, I want to go flyer. Like that's what I do, is I'm at shows hand billing and posting flyers. And I'm like, I want to be hitting the streets, and
I
you got
got
to
you
rely on
covered,
the
man.
algorithm.
Got you covered, homie. Three cities deep. Got you covered. Triple.
I know
See,
Shane,
we got
Kyle,
we
Shane. I was
got
gonna say
man
Kyle.
movement.
I know Shane's an old schooler too. I know you're covered there, buddy. That's
There's been giant fat ads on it for months. The venue has put big giant fat ads on it right now, all the way up until the fest. I mean, yeah, man, I get you. I'm the same way. I'm like, okay, checklist, bam, bam, bam. What do I got to do? Let's go flyer again, and that's what I do. I get them. I'm the same way, so I get it. And,
Shout out to
man,
Patrick for making all those videos
Adam.
too.
Adam, you're
oh
like a
yeah,
bass
Patrick.
player. So, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, Patrick's been killing it with the videos, man. We pass those around like cotton candy all over the place.
Yeah, props for that, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
he's doing a fantastic job with those. Couldn't do it without him.
Yeah, you gotta
But
love that, man.
that is the when you're trying to launch something crazy like this, man, you got to everything you can figure out to get out, you got to get it out. And it's been a big giant team effort, and hopefully we've all done a good job. And
I think you guys have. I think you guys are killing it. My God, Shane, you got me to join TikTok, so I mean, you're doing something right out there, man. Hey,
The last bastion, man.
oh my God, I was like, I don't even know what to fucking do with this thing, man. So I'm figuring it out. Hey, Adam, you're a bass player, and so I always see you guys hauling around the most gigantic amp cabinets or speaker cabinets and amps. So, Bud, is how do you feel about the sharing of equipment? Is it a blessing for you?
I lucked out, man. My whole rig can basically fit in a shoebox now. So,
dude, there you go.
I just
So
walk
you're
in,
bringing
throw
the
my
rig,
shit up
all
on an 810 and say, "Let's party." It's that's I could bring the SVTs. Y'all know how many 810s I have. Like that's home show shit. I'm not taking that stuff on the road if I don't have to. I'm an
So-
old man.
So, Adam, what's your favorite thing about the road?
Getting the hell out of here. Honestly, it's just
You're in
I
northern
yearn. I
Indiana,
have a
right?
wanderlust. I yearn for adventure, and I'm finally in a spot where we can do something to satisfy that. And so, yeah, just getting out there. I haven't been to Denver in probably 20 years.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
exactly
Oh,
the same.
man.
It's
I'm so
exactly the same.
excited to get back and to show everybody the mountains and stuff. So,
Dude,
it's
right
just
on,
gonna
man.
be- I'm so excited to get to Kansas. I mean, the last time I saw Kansas, it was dark the entire way through, and that was it. So,
There's jokes there. And Randall, but you're just coming out to Denver. Are you excited just to get out of Kansas for a bit?
No, yeah, sure, man. I mean, I've only been to Denver a couple times. Every time I've been, I've almost stepped in human feces, I feel like, but
Nice.
That's kind of where, yeah, dude. It's not San Francisco, but it has its rough spots for sure. Just
hell yeah. I got attacked by a bunch of pigeons also one time. Anyway, but
all right.
I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Well, Randall, we'll try to keep it good for you here. And
Randall,
Caleb,
I have to tell you about the
I
mountain
also
lion
yelled at some
attack.
Proud
one
Boys
time.
last time I was there.
what happened?
I yelled at a bunch of Proud Boys that were fucking
Oh, jeez.
like having some kind of fucking bullshit in fucking downtown.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have that problem on our show.
Because I scared them away.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Not on our fucking watch.
Yeah. So, Caleb, nobody seems to like the road as much as you. What's your favorite thing about being on the road, man? Just besides just getting out of Ohio, that doesn't count.
I mean, just spreading the gospel, man. Just like getting to play new cities, getting to return to like some of our favorite cities. Like we're super stoked to be rolling through Chicago again, Orange County again, Phoenix again, and Denver again, and then all the new cities were like, the St. Louis show is looking to be good. We've got some MDC alumni on that one with Red Sun Sermon and
Nice.
Mongoose are on that bill. And then, yeah, man, just playing music and then just seeing cool things. We love to drive. We love long drives. So we like just staring out the windows and taking it all in,
Well, hey, I mean, totally, man. We live in it we all live in this huge part of the country. Like we can just drive forever without seeing the ocean, or with like Kyle and I, we can drive forever without seeing another tall building more than 4 stories, and like some of you guys live in places that don't have buildings with 4 stories. So, man, that's cool. I'm glad you guys are getting to get out and share your music with all of us. It's a big thing for me that you're coming to Denver, and I know Shane, you're fucking super stoked to have these bands in your town too, bud. Yeah. So, hey man, is there anything in particular that you guys are hoping to get out of this experience? Like, is there like maybe a goal, maybe even if it's just a general goal about like you're playing these 2 festivals in particular and shows beyond that, obviously, but sort of like, or is it just like, man, this is just what I do because this is just what I do?
I like meeting all the other bands.
It's both of those things you just mentioned. Like we're doing it just because it is what we do. But I mean, you gotta kind of like set some goals. Like we want to fucking kick ass, We got to go up right before Year of the Cobra and Dope Throne. So we've been like fine tuning our set and really like fine tuning the live show, because like when you've got that slot, it's pretty easy to be like the forgettable band out of that 3-band batch. You know what I'm saying? So we're like
Sure.
really working on stepping up our game and making sure that like every show we play on this upcoming tour, we're trying to make it like the best show we've ever played, you know, which should be the goal at all shows. But with just like the amount of other kick-ass bands that we're playing with this run, you know, it's not that it's a competition or anything, but it's just one of those things that for yourself, you want to like rise to the occasion and kick ass and sell a bunch of
man.
merch. And we want to sell out the rest of our records. I think we've got 12 copies left of Ophidian Future right now before it sells out, and we're hoping that we don't come back with
They
any of them.
shouldn't even make it to Denver. You guys, seriously, it's a great
Yeah.
album. I
Yeah.
think I have it.
Save me
wait.
one. Save me
Wait.
one.
Yep, see? I got mine. All right, cool, man. Hey, right on, Caleb. Adam, Kyle, Randall.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
oh
I
my
need
God,
that
I'm
again.
supposed to remember the questions too. Wait, you guys know I was smoking weed too? No, I was wondering if there was anything like you had a goal or maybe some particular you wanted to accomplish.
To
by
kind of
doing these two
piggyback off what
festivals.
Caleb said, you know, we have had to definitely step up and tighten up our shit to prepare for this. You know, these are huge goals that we're achieving. And we're, you know, we just played one of the biggest shows of our band's career this
Yeah.
last Thursday, you know, and the pictures looked really good.
Yeah, they do.
But no, but that, like, we went up there and we set a goal, and you know, we said we want to have no bullshit between songs. We just want to hammer through, and we did it. You know, we knocked out, you know, our set in record time, and it was just all right. We're ready to go. You know, that was the green light. So we're ready to do it.
Right
So,
on, man. Right on.
Yeah.
Randall?
I mean, of course, you always want to kick ass and fucking. I really just like meeting other musicians, and
Cool.
that's how I've always made my way. Like when I tried to tour, just knowing people, you know,
Dude,
and partying with people,
you're gonna
smoking
blow
with people, doing drugs with people. That's what I like.
in Lawrence. They may know, but I know in Denver, you're gonna like absolutely blow people's fucking minds. Like people don't like. They're not like. I listen to your album all the time, man. People aren't gonna
Well,
be. People are not gonna be prepared for what you're bringing out. I am so happy they're not, because they're just gonna. There's gonna be some people standing around with their mouths hanging open. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, I'd love to see that too.
Kyle, Fudd, you are you went up to Grand Rapids last year, and then now you're going out to Shane's show, and you played a lot of shows around the region in the last year, and things have really gone well for Cobranoid. What does it mean to have not only the festival in Lawrence, but like having this festival in your hometown in Denver, HUFR Fest?
Means the world. You know, we get to host bands from all over the place in our hometown and what we represent out there. And, you know, it's not only like we get to show them what Denver has, they get to show Denver what they have. Kind of what you said, you know, with Buzzard Fight. I've seen them. I know they're one of my favorite bands, hands down. I absolutely love that band. And I can't wait to just kind of have that, like, man, I know in certain parts are coming, certain parts are gonna hit, and I can't wait just to fucking elbow someone and be like, yeah, you don't even fucking know. Yeah. But you know, the festivals, we've had a tremendous amount of good fortune with the festivals we played. Grand Rapids Doomfest was huge. Connected with a lot of people. That was one of those festivals where we didn't really know anyone. We had played the night before, I think, with you guys, Buzzard Fight in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Super
and then and then the next night, I shit you not, man, it was like we knew some of those bands for years. Like the camaraderie was instant, and it was so
Well,
cool.
the Santa Claus
And
of the scene will be here, Colin Peterson.
Yeah,
I know
and I'm
he's got to
stoked
be
to
part
see
of that
him again,
conversation.
you know, just the ability to network, catching killer bands, cultivating the scene, knowing that you have these connections and that your camaraderie is all tied into being good human beings playing good fucking music is such a rad occasion to have groups of people come together.
Yeah, man, definitely,
Agreed.
you know, like Caleb, you've been here, and I know Denver's got to experience your band, and then Adam, man, Denver's like, you're another band. Like, people just are gonna get blown away. They're like your band is it's fucking solid. Your vocals are insane, and you guys write great songs. And man, I
Thanks,
am
man.
like so like happy and proud that you guys are going to come to Denver and play my show. And Shane, I imagine you feel similarly to these four bands, and you're,
Yeah,
I'm grateful.
man. It's a grateful honor. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
just to have, and like I said earlier, I mean, we're all doing this together. We're making it happen, and that's a crazy, amazing thing to be a part of. I'm happy to be a part of it. You know.
Shane's band's been touring around too.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Oh, yeah.
They Watch Us from the Moon. They've been
They
touring
watch
around
us from
too.
the moon.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
bud. Well, yeah, I know you're busy. I'm sorry, man. I'm getting a little feedback on you, Shane. There, sorry, bud. But yeah, man, your band is great too. My band sucks. I don't have a band. I had one when I started dating Andrea, she was like, I just like have one request that you don't play in a band. And I was like, well, the cool thing is I am the world's worst guitar player and nobody wants me in their band. So easy to do that. So perfect. Hey, I appreciate all of you guys taking the time to jump on this. And hey, before we go though, like we had a bunch of people watch and there's a bunch of questions in chat. So let me run through this really quick, and we're going to talk
Q&A.
My partner Zeth out there. Hey buddy, he's I'm Side Stomp and Kyle Casso. And then Kevin, I caught Year of the Cobra set in Portland 10 years ago. Kevin's old. All right, cool. And then
Is that right, Kevin?
Jason was Dune was watching. He's talking about Ghost Pipe there, and then Drew says hi to Adam. Carl, what's up, brother? And then Jason, he's got a fuck yeah. And then Craig, my buddy in Highlands Ranch. Hey Craig, how you doing, buddy? And then Kevin, he's just a t-shirt salesman that wastes electricity. We know it's more than that.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Zeth, at some point we said something. He said his comment was, "There's a fine line between genius and stupidity." Logan, here's a compliment for Buzzard fight. It's a challenge playing after a Buzzard fight.
Wow, y'all got to kill it every time I see you.
Both Drew, Kevin, Jason's got. Hey, Kevin, Jason wants to know, Kyle, when do we get those Cobranoid Kicks Dicks t-shirts? So we're waiting for those.
We're just working out the font.
All right. Hey, man, hang on one second. I got to switch back to this. And let me do this. You guys don't even know what I'm doing. Shane, you have anything else you want to finish up with, bud?
I really appreciate the time here to let us all get on here one time and talk about all this magic that we're being a part of here. I mean,
oh yeah, dude.
I really appreciate it, and the platform you've given folks to speak on these type of things is really appreciated. Thank you for doing this for us all. But I really hope that people come out to the shows. Both of these festivals are once in a lifetime kind of things. And man, I hope everybody breaks a leg.
Fuck yeah, man. Thanks, Shane. Hey, I appreciate you, bud. I always appreciate your support. You've always been super supportive of my channel. So thank you, man. I appreciate you very much, bud. And hey, Kyle, Caleb, Adam, and Randall.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate the music that you produce. That's like my first connection to you all. I love the music that you make. All of your bands are. I wouldn't ask you to come and play my show if I didn't love your band. So thank you for that. And
hell yeah,
man, thanks for everything else. What are you laughing about, Kyle? Are you watching?
I wouldn't ask you to come play my show if I didn't like your band.
Let somebody dropped out. And then...
God damn it. You ruined my show, Kyle. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just embarrassed. But I would ask you to come play my show if I didn't like your band if you paid me money. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that either. I would never do that. And actually, no, seriously. Dang it, Kai, you totally threw me off my game there. That was the best.
Sean, we are honored to be involved in your involvements.
Ah, man.
Absolutely.
I feel the same, bud. Thank you. I really, I love the music and I appreciate what you guys making it. So, before I embarrass myself any further, I'm gonna let everybody go. I had Shane from the Midwest Doom Coalition, Stoner Doom Fest 2. Thanks, Shane, for being here. I have Adam Carl. Adam Carl, you are an amazing band. Black Sunrise. I can't wait to see you guys. Caleb
Thank you,
Reiser,
sir.
one of my favorite albums last year. Caleb, Chico, can't wait to see you, bud. I'm looking forward to seeing you and the boys too. Can't wait to tell your boy with the gun show there, Mr. Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting your last name? Anyway,
Because you're high.
Plus, think about those
Looking forward
muscles.
to seeing all of you, man.
you
Looking
have
forward
to
to seeing
holster your
everybody.
guns
Yeah.
on at my house, and then Randall, thanks, buddy. I appreciate you stepping in at the last minute, and then
Hell yeah.
Kyle, bud, I owe you, man, the world. So thank you, bud. I appreciate everything you've done for my show and everything you do for our scene. So, all right, guys, that's all I got. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna hit the
Thank you, Shane.
stop
Thank you,
going.
Sean.
Hang on, wait, what was that?
Said thank you, Shane. Thank you, Sean.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Kyle, you just totally threw me off so bad at the end of my show.
It's keeping you on your toes, man.
I love you guys, man. All right, I'm going to hit stop, and if you guys can hang in there for a second. Hey, this is Sean from HUFR Shane from Midwest Doom Coalition. Dude, Stoner Doom Fest. Oh, there's the HUFR Fest. Ah! All right, I'm going to hit stop.